How are you?
Good. How are you? Can you hear me?
Hey, now, I don't know. Hey, sorry, man. Something was wrong. I don't know why, but now it works. Yeah.
Yeah, no
Nice.
worries.
Hey, nice to meet you.
Yes, nice to meet you. Thank you for being here. I appreciate your time.
No problem.
So, before we talk about your upcoming fight, I know you went through a little bit of an extended layoff in the past. I just wanted to hear what were you doing during that time, and what was it like not being able to be as active in MMA as maybe you wanted to?
To be honest, I was active in MMA. I help out a lot of friends, teammates to prepare for fights. So I was not like away from MMA, but I built up my own business and everything. So I was out from competition. But in my head, I was never out from competition, so I was always like waiting for the next fight. But I don't know, time goes fast, so that happens like that.
And I just want to ask you a little bit about, your business, starting your own gym, these kind of things, because for some fighters, they don't really learn those lessons till their career is over. So kind of building that income and having, your own little business. When did you kind of come to that realization that you needed to build something else?
First of all, it was about training partners because I was realizing, I mean, I was realizing when I learned some young people, for example, jiu-jitsu or MMA, like 4 years, 5 years later, it could be like very good sparring partner for yourself or good training partners. So this was something I experienced early, and then I understand. Okay, like if you like don't have financial problems or everything, like life is crazy, then you more free in the fight. So it's not like yeah, but I kind of understand it then like the last years that you feel free and you want to like it's not only about fighting, it's all like this is the fight game is like a business and there's more to the fight.
And so, oh, can you hear me? Oh, okay. It froze just for a second.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no.
Oh, you can hear me? All good?
You hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, good to go.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. So what were your emotions like when you did make that comeback fight and you got the win? Was it a little bit of relief? Was it just excitement? Well, what did you feel when you had your last win at Inferno Fighting Championship 8?
Um, yeah, it was a nice feeling. It was a good feeling, and it feels like to be back. This is something what keeps me alive. Like this is something what life is missing because fighting is. I don't know if you never experienced it. This is the one of the best and craziest and excited experience you can feel, and to get that feeling back is wonderful. So I'm really happy to come back. Yeah.
And a little thing to just touch on that you were talking about before, now that you have these other incomes coming in, was it easier or harder when it comes to actual fighting, not having those financial struggles? Because some people could see it as, they fight better because they literally cannot lose or they cannot pay their bills. But like you were saying, you have that freedom now where you can kind of go in there. It's not necessarily life or death when it comes to the
So
finances.
well, it's always life or death. So it's not like I'm financial free. So it's like, of course, I prepare for this fight. I take my time off. I don't have income in this month where I fight. So it's not like okay, I'm financial free and I don't need to do. It's always like this. You come up, you get more money, you more free, you more happy, and it's always like this. If you win, you got more. You got a good victory, and you go the lighter up, and you financial you get better. So it's always for me do or die. I never go in a fight and say yeah, maybe I look, maybe what happened. I'm ready to die, and I'm ready to give everything, and I'm always with that mentality. This like I think about this Saturday the whole year. I don't give a damn. It's just about this Saturday, and after this, I will see what happened with my life again. But this focus is only on this Saturday.
And so after your latest win, how did everything come together for you to sign with Octagon?
We've been in talks a bit longer, so and for me that makes sense. I'm back in Germany, so I live in Germany. I have my gym in Germany. I have my infrastructure in Germany. So this like Octagon is getting really big here in Germany. So a lot of people ask me also like, hey, when do you fight in Octagon? When do you fight in Octagon? So like fans make a bit of pressure, like when do you fight? So for me, it makes sense. It was the right step, the right moment. So yeah, and we come to an deal together, so everything was perfect.
And you had already kind of known about the promotion for several years, right? Because of training partners and the popularity of it in
Yeah,
Germany.
yeah.
And
Like after
so,
the yeah, yeah.
oh, go ahead.
No, I say after this Frankfurt event and some
Mhm.
couple of events, of course, you see like it grows up and it makes like you see, okay, there's something big in Germany.
Yeah, it's kind of bizarre too, right? Because when you started MMA, I feel like it was really just the UFC that was putting on shows like that. Now you have a couple promotions that are selling out arenas.
Yeah, yes, yes. Man, I love to see the sport is growing so. Man, I said it. I mean, in my bubble, so everybody knows me, and this. But when I go out from my step do MMA, sport is kind of now it's in the right direction and it's respected from a lot of people. So back in the
Mhm.
days when I started like this, nobody knew what was like cauliflower ear. Nobody knew what like cage fighting. They're like, wow, what you doing? Crazy, crazy time. But now it's like on the right place.
And so now for your upcoming fight, I know you had an opponent change. Were you frustrated all about that? Just because the fight against Stolz was a very intriguing matchup. Were you frustrated at all with the opponent change?
Well, I had this experience very often before. I don't know how often in my life opponents changed and switched, and for me, it's like just make the weight and give me new opponent. What can I do? Like, that's it. It's a new style, of course, and it's like tactical a little bit or big different fight. But at the end, I'm a fighter and I need belief can be just bring the weight and we fight.
So at this stage in your career, do you train specifically for an opponent, like, study the film, prepare for them, or is it just about making sure you're in the best condition you can be in?
Both. First of all, is my strength because I believe in myself a lot and I know what I'm capable to do. But of course, some like you study your opponent and you see some like mistakes or you see some holes in his game and you try to work. But I don't like really train just for my opponent, like because I don't know. Maybe my opponent switch tomorrow and then I'm like, oh shit. So I don't know. So I focus on myself. Of course, you have like a tactic or you see like strength of your opponents or whatever. But like I say, I need to believe I can beat everybody in every aspect of the game. It's fighting.
So what are your goals for Octagon? What do you want to get out of this experience?
Well, I have like a couple of fight deal. So for me is climb the ladder, like, and I want to be very active. This is my first like my main goal is to be active. I don't want to wait for like if I'm healthy and everything. I don't want to wait long for fights. I want to be active. I want to make like a good show for the fans. I want to make good fights and want to bring martial arts to to a scene that people say wow, this guy is very good how he fight and everything. And of course for me the goal is like I said, if I climb the ladder then the title fight is coming. I guess there will be, but I don't want to rush or whatever. I want people say, hey, this guy need to fight for the title. So and then I'm ready for every fight.
And so, final question I have for you, it's more of just a general question. You've been around MMA for a long time. What do you think is the biggest changes to the sport, whether it be good or bad?
Um, I would say the biggest change is that like everybody wants to be a fighter, but not everybody is a real fighter. And
Mm.
I come from an area that we do this for loving. We don't do this for like fame or whatever. And I like it to do it for like, like of course you get fame, a lot of competition, and this is something what I really love in this game. And sometimes like young people they talk a little bit too much, like, and it's not just in like octagon or whatever, it's like generally also in my gym, like everybody, young people, they talk a little bit too much, and don't have to put the work in. So I'm from like this generation of hard work, and this is something where I wish, not for me, for me I don't give a damn, it's for the young next generation to be more like more discipline, work hard, and like also like go the right path. And this is something what I see a little bit changed, but like life changed every day, so this is life.
That's all I have for you today. I really appreciate your time and I hope for all the best for you in your upcoming fight and moving forward.
Hey, thank you very much. You too, all the best. Take care. Have a good day.
Yeah, same to you.
Thank you.